Hello guys, once again welcome back to the Gatekeepers TV. Of course, I'm your super host at Dennis Keton. Welcome back to EPL match week 17 guys, and as we always do on your screen, please find results for match week 16 guys. In match week 16 guys, of course, we were faced with some highlights. Of course, Liverpool and Arsenal were able to, they drew their matches. Arsenal drew against Everton 0-0. Then of course Liverpool drew by Fulham 2-2. Then of course Chelsea did what they have been doing best guys. They won their match against Brentford by 2-1. On the other hand, Brighton lost their match to Crystal Palace at the Amex Stadium by 3-1. Manchester United were able to win the Manchester Derby against Mancity, of course, at Etihad Stadium. They won that match by 2-1. Of course, the latest goal was scored by yours truly, Amad Diallo, after Bruno Fernandes scored the equalizer in the 88th minute, guys. So, straight to it, all those are the results for that match week, guys, including there was also a loss for Aston Villa, guys, from Nottingham Forest. They lost by 2-1, guys. So having seen that, guys, let's jump straight to match week 17, guys. So of course the festive season is officially here, guys, and I believe all of us are excited about this. So the festive fixtures will be as follows. So early kickoff, guys, will be Aston Villa versus Man City. Yes, as I've told you, Aston Villa lost their match in match week 16 to Nottingham Forest by 1-0. On the other side, you find that Man City also lost their match to Manchester United by 2-1. So as the two teams are going to meet, guys, at Villa Park, this is not going to be an easy game. Remember, Erling Haaland has been on the dry spell. He's not scoring goals. On the other hand, also Oli Watkins have been on the low. Duran is the person who's back to scoring their goals. So as they're going to face each other in this match week, I feel that it's not going to be an easy one, and actually suspecting that Pep Guardiola is tired of losing. He's been losing a lot of games. The last one came in that match which they lost to Manchester United. So as they're going to face Aston Villa, this is not going to be an easy walk in the park, and I'm afraid for Man City once again. This is not going to be an easy fixture. So with that, guys, I'm going to give this a 2-2 draw. It's going to be a draw, but Manchester City losing again will not be a surprise. So 2-2 draw for me. Then Brentford at the GTEC Stadium will be meeting, of course, Nottingham Forest. Brentford lost to Chelsea by 2-1. Nottingham Forest won against Aston Villa by 2-1. So as the two teams are going to meet, guys, it's going to be a tricky fixture, considering that, as you can once again see on your screen, Brentford have been very, very, very good. They have maintained a 100% record while they are playing at home at the GTEC Stadium. They've been winning almost every match. They have not lost at the GTEC Stadium this season while they are playing in the Premier League, guys. So the big question is, as they meet Nottingham Forest at the GTEC Stadium, do you think that they're going to lose this one, or they're going to continue with their impressive form? For me, I feel like Mbeumo and Wissa will still be back on the score sheet. By the way, Mbeumo scored in the match against Chelsea. He's fond of scoring against Chelsea. So in this fixture, as they're going to meet, I feel like him and Wissa will be on the score sheet. So this is a game whereby I'm going to give Brentford to utilize their home advantage and win it by 3-2. Then Ipswich Town will be facing Newcastle. Newcastle actually had a good run. They won their match by 4 goals. By 4 goals. So as they're going to play in this match, I feel like it's also going to be a good one for them. But it's not going to be easy. So they're going to face the new boys, Ipswich. Even though they will be away, I feel like Newcastle will be winning this match, yes. Tonali is back. He scored in the Carabao Cup. He scored a brace. Of course, Isak is doing whatever he does. Then Murphy is back to doing what he does best. So this is going to be a 3-1 win for Newcastle. Then West Ham United will be facing Brighton. Yes. West Ham drew 1-1 in match week 16. Brighton lost by 3-1. So if the two teams are going to meet at the London Stadium, it's not going to be an easy one. Though this one, I'm going to give it a narrow win for Brighton. So 2-1 win for them. The last match on Saturday will be a London derby. It's going to be Crystal Palace facing Arsenal. It's not going to be an easy fixture, guys, considering the last time they met, Arsenal won this match by 5 goals to nil. Yes, the game was played at the Emirates Stadium. They won 1-0 that was in the return leg, but in the first leg, Arsenal won by 1 goal to nil. So overall, these guys have played 30. They have played 30 games. Arsenal winning 18, Crystal winning 4, and drawing 8. So Arsenal drew with Everton, whereas Crystal Palace won their match against Brighton in match week 16. So as the two teams are going to meet, the big question is, can Crystal Palace manage to hold Arsenal, especially after seeing the game which Everton activated on them? Arsenal, over the week, they won their match in the Carabao Cup. They basically won it by 3 goals to nil. So yeah, big up for that. So they qualify to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, whereby they will be playing a very great game against Newcastle. So, having said that, guys, in this one, I feel like it's not going to be an easy one. Bukayo Saka is officially back and doing whatever he does back. But on Crystal Palace, Mateta is doing impressively well also. So this one, I'll not bore you a lot, but I'm going with an Arsenal win of 2-1. On Sunday, we have 5 matches, guys. It's going to be a goal rush, guys. So Everton versus Chelsea. This is going to be a good game to watch, considering that last season when Chelsea played with Everton at home, when Everton were at home, when they play against Chelsea, they won against Chelsea by 2 goals to nil. But in the return leg, we all remember when it came to Stamford Bridge, we all remember what Cole Palmer did. Cole Palmer scored 4 goals in that match. Of course, also Nicholas Jackson was on the score sheet. So the match ended by 6 goals to nil. So the big question is, as they meet today, as the Toffees are going to meet the Blues, and they are at home, the big question is, can they capitalize on their home advantage, especially after playing very well against Arsenal in match week 16? So this is going to be a big ask, considering that Chelsea are actually on the high. They are doing very well in every fixture they play. Over the week, they play in the Carabao Cup, in the Conference League, and they were able to play against they're called Rovers, and they won their match by... It was by 5 goals. Yeah, they scored 4 goals in the first half. Mark Gui scored a hat-trick in that match, guys. Also, Susurella once again was on the score sheet. But unfortunately, in this match, Susurella will not be featuring because he got a red card in their match against Brentford in the late hours after the match ended. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. So this is a match whereby, guys, Chelsea are on a high and they are enjoying their high right now. And this game, they are going to win it. Give them a chance to win it by 3 goals to 1, no clean sheet. Then Fulham, a team that drew with Liverpool, they're going to face Southampton. This is going to be a tricky one, but it's going to be a true win for Fulham. Fulham have been playing well of late and they're doing everything necessary. So if they're going to be at home against Southampton, I feel like they're going to win it. So give them 2-0. Then Leicester City, a team that lost 4-0 to Newcastle in match week 16, is they're going to face Wolves in this fixture. Not an easy game, but I feel like since both teams lost in match week 16, because we remember Wolves losing 2-1 to Ipswich, I feel like both of them will be wanting to make a comeback. Leicester have a good record against Wolves. So the question is, will they utilize their all-time good record against Wolves? So they will be at home. This is a match whereby, allow me to give it to Leicester. Leicester will be winning it by 2 goals to 1. Jamie Vardy to be on the score sheet once again. But on the Wolves side, of course, yours truly, Kuna is always scoring left, right, and center. Then, in the same goal rush, we'll be having Manchester United facing Bournemouth. Manchester United lost to Tottenham in the Carabao quarterfinals. They lost by 4 goals to 3, though they played very, very, very well. Unfortunately, they couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't outscore Tottenham, but it is what it is. So if they're going to be facing Bournemouth, this is going to be a tricky, tough fixture for them. It's not going to be a walk in the park. I know they have played 14 times, with Manchester United winning 9 times and Bournemouth winning 3 times. They have drawn twice. The last time they met, guys, last season when they met in the league. We all remember the match which was played at Old Trafford. We remember what Bournemouth did. Bournemouth won that match by 3-0. Then when Manchester United visited Vitalia Stadium, that match ended in a draw, 2-2. So this time round, I think Manchester United are actually baying for a revenge against Bournemouth. So it's something which is possible, but Bournemouth are playing very well defensively. So this is a game whereby I'm going to give it a 2-2 draw once again. Then the match of the week will be Tottenham Hotspurs welcoming Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium. Yes, just a small breakdown. The two teams have met 64 times in the Premier League, with Liverpool having won 32 times, Tottenham winning 15 times. They've had all-time 17 draws in the Premier League, guys. So the last time these two teams met, last season, Tottenham won their match at home. They won by 2-1. Then when they went to Anfield Stadium, Liverpool won that match by 4-2. So this time round, as they're going to meet, they're meeting at a time whereby Tottenham won their match in, of course, they won in match week 16, and also against Southampton by 5-0. They also won against Manchester United in the Carabao fixture by 4-3. So scoring is not an issue. The issue is in the defense and their keeper, who is giving cheap goals. So they're going to meet a Liverpool who drew a 10-man Liverpool who drew to Fulham. So Robertson, by they got a red card in that match. That's why they remained 10. So as they're going to meet this is going to be a very great game, considering that Liverpool have dropped like 4 points in a row. So they really want to actually make it up in this. But Tottenham are known to be a team who are spoilers for big matches. So whenever they play big matches, they tend to spoil for the big teams. So if they're going to meet this time round, the only problem I have with Tottenham is they are conceding many goals. And you see with a team like Liverpool, they have attackers who will punish you if you are not defending very well. So that's the only worry I have. On the other side, for Liverpool, I'm worried because Tottenham have attackers who are equal to the task. I'm talking of attackers like Dominic Solanke, who is red hot right now. I'm talking of attackers like Kulusevski. I'm talking on people like Son and Brennan Johnson. These are people and wingers who can harm you or hurt you anytime they want. On the other side, also Liverpool have the all-time record breaker Mohamed Salah doing what he does best. He's currently the top scorer. They have Luis Diaz or Jota if you want to replace the two. And of course, yours truly, they have a very good defense of late. But that's not to say that it's going to be an easy fixture. So this is a fixture whereby, guys, straight to it without even flinching, I'm going with a 2-2 draw once again. It's going to be a high-scoring match, and a draw will give here. And it will not be good if Liverpool draws again, because drawing again means that they're giving Chelsea an opportunity to close the gap, and even Arsenal and Mancity to come back in case they win. So this one, I'm giving it a 2-2 draw, and that should be it. Then as I end, I also want to give my condolences, of course, to former Kenyan footballer, Ezekiel Otuoma, RIP. We just lost him today, being on a Saturday. So he was fighting a motor neuron disease, which finally, actually, he battled it for a minute, but he lost the battle to the motor neuron disease. So Ezekiel, and to the family, the wife and everyone, receive our condolences from the Gatekeepers TV, and also to the FKF. Also, we are calling upon you to actually make sure that you work on this and make sure that he gets a better send-off. So it's a sad day to the Kenyan football fans, and basically to the family of Ezekiel Otuoma, but that's how life is. So our condolences from the Gatekeepers TV, and let's see how it all goes. He's a former player, of course, of Muhoroni Sugar, of Talanta FC, and of course also Ulinzi Stars and AFC Leopard. So receive our condolences. We, as the Kenyan football fans, we are mourning you, and it's a sad day for us. Otherwise, thank you so much for keeping it the Gatekeepers TV. That's how I'm ending the show. Until next time, I'm out.